Mm-hmm.
The mockingbird took a minute.
Yeah.
And then I finally got up and I was like, I don't know if that's a porcupine.
Well, I heard something. Yeah, there is a bear right there.
Yeah.
He's really close.
Yeah, I like when they run away when they see.
Seeing the back side of a bear is the best side of a bear to see. I don't know if y'all saw him pass or not, but he's just right down here below these bushes.
Yeah.
Well, good morning. I think day 138. Hopefully the bear video made it in. I could barely see the back end of the bear, but there was another hiker here, and the bear was right behind our tent. So she called me over to see the bear, but I think she also kind of wanted safety in numbers to have somebody there in case the bear turned the wrong direction. But he or she went on out and down into the woods, and we didn't see it again. She came over here and packed up beside of me, which was all good. Nice meeting and chatting with her. She's from Tennessee, so that's about as close to home as somebody as we've met in a while. 2 different routes today. We're not sure which one we're going to do. They're still calling for near record high temperatures. It's supposed to be in the mid-90s. Right now it's 73, so we'll see how it goes. There's a town, Falls Village, I think, in 10 miles. There's a place that we can camp in the back of a motorcycle parts store as a possibility in 10 miles, but I'd really love to make Livingston Spring shelter, which is 16 and a half out. We're going to have some rain once this heat breaks. We're going to have some thunder showers, and either today or tomorrow, one or the other, we're going to have to do 16 and a half miles, and that'll leave us 10 or 12 miles to get into Great Barrington on Saturday. We did bump our reservation there because the heat just is not allowing us to travel anywhere near approaching our normal pace or speed or anything. So we'll see how things go today. We'll keep you posted as we go up the trail, and we appreciate you joining us this morning. Well, this is interesting. This is a sunken hole. It's reinforced with rock over there. I don't know what that is. It would almost look like a basement, but I don't think cabins ever had basements. So I'll have to do some looking and see if I can find that answer later. Well, we'll call this the mountain stream of the day. We have a bridge crossing. If we needed water, plenty of it, but we're both good. Well, I'm sporting a new look this morning. I'm gonna try this out. I've been carrying it. We've had gnats dive bombing our faces for the last couple of days. So I'm gonna see if this makes a difference, and hopefully it won't be too hot. I can still see fine, but we'll test out the bug net and see how effective it is. I think it's gonna work. We're climbing again. Double blaze. Oh, this is like the baby lemon squeezer, I think, maybe. But we're gonna make our way up through this and turn right and see how things go. Well, I've made it through. Here comes Hawkeye. Wow, I'm breathing hard. So like a baby lemon squeezer, but not quite as narrow. Yeah, me too. Well, still breathing heavily, but got a little bit of a view. I don't know whether we're at the top of the climb or not. Not quite, I think, but we're getting there. Pretty day this morning. Not quite as hot so far, but it's going to get that way. Well, we've made it up to the ridge line. Just little undulating ups and downs for the next little bit, which we can handle. Not quite as hot yet. Maybe we won't be as hot today, but we've got a couple of different plans for where we could stay tonight, depending on the weather and that sort of thing. You know, our short-term goal right now is to get into Great Barrington in a couple of days, and doing a larger day today will cut out of possibility of hiking some longer in the rain tomorrow. Of course, if we hike longer in the rain tomorrow, then we'll have to hike less distance in the rain to get into Great Barrington on the following day. So, I don't know, we're playing it by ear. We'll see what we can do. We'll see how we feel. Right now, I'm feeling okay. Our climbs, the big ones, are behind us. We've got a gradual, fairly long up today. I mean, it's not hugely high, it's just a gradual climb back up to the ridge line. not nearly as steep as some of the things we've done in the last couple of days. Not that those have been all that steep, it's just been so hot and the air quality has been so bad. But anyway, we're keeping an eye on health and safety, at the same time keeping an eye on moving forward as much as we can. It's kind of a balancing act. I have these ferns to my left over here. I was walking through them on both sides and it took me a minute to get my phone out. But pretty little walk, kind of flat. We just passed Easter Mountain or Easter Rock or something, but there were people sitting on it, so I didn't take a picture of it. Anyway, we're plowing our way forward, trying to work through the heat. My pants are drippy wet. That's a new experience. I may have to look and see about some running shorts that are made of a thinner material or something that would dry more quickly. I'll have to see. I didn't have this issue in 2019, not that I remember. But I was literally able to wring out my drawers last night. All right, I'm gonna put the phone up and go up these few steps right here, and I think I'll be on top again. Well, we're still moving our way up. We stopped for a little while to refill water bottles a little bit ago, and gosh, that took forever. I don't know why. We're just moving slowly today. It was noon and we've not even done 6 miles yet, which is just insane. Usually 6 miles is like 2 hours, 2 hours and a quarter. If we're hiking on good flat terrain, we can do it in 2 hours easily. And I guess it's just the uppity downness of the trail and the heat and that sort of thing is just really cut into our mileage today. We were planning to do 16. I'm still hoping we can do that. We are starting a downhill now that I think will get us, I think maybe down towards the river again. I'm not real sure. We'll go near a couple of towns, I think. And, we have the possibility of staying behind a business in one of those towns at 11.5 miles. But I'd really rather go ahead and do the 16 today on up to, I don't even know what shelter it is, but it's a shelter that we had aimed for. We'll have to just kind of play it by ear and see how things go, because there is a gradual uphill. But we'll keep you posted. All right, so we've got a little bit of a view off to the left over here. Some racetrack area down there. That's kind of neat. And seeing the mountains ahead. And we're trying to work our way down the hill towards a flat section. So we're eager to get there. All right, we've reached the top of Belter's Bump. And not a view here. Nice place to sit down for just a minute. Big climb up. Rocky. But we're going to head on down. Well, slight change of plans today. We got to our first road crossing, which was, 2 or 3 miles from where we had planned to get off and stay the night, or at least that was one of our plans. We only did 8 miles by 1:30, 1:45. It's just sweltering out here. And as luck would have it, there was an ATC Ridge Runner. They are paid by the Appalachian Trail Conservancy to monitor the trail, check on things, look out for hikers. He was parked at the end of the road. So he gave us a ride to a little restaurant where we had some lunch, and we're trying to figure out, where do we do for now? And we actually have come into Salisbury, Connecticut for the night at Maria McCabe's, which is it's a hostel that I've known about. It's in the guidebooks, and it's I'm going to wait for traffic. Anyway, it's in the guidebooks. It's an older lady. She was 95 years old, has rooms in her house that she rents out to hikers. Her grandson has been helping her out with it for the last several years. And come to find out, she passed away a few days ago. So we're really sad about that. But her grandson, Ed, has still got the place open. He's got some help, to get him through the next little bit while they deal with funeral arrangements and such as that. So we're staying indoors in the air. We've had a shower. We're doing some laundry. We're walking to supper, and we'll regroup and figure out tomorrow. We're probably, because of the heat, going to have to bump our schedule one more day getting into Great Barrington because we just didn't get to where we needed to be today, and I don't know that it's going to be all that much cooler tomorrow. We are looking at the possibility of a slack pack tomorrow, but it's not going to be a very long one. Maybe we can slack back to the hostel and then hike out. I doubt that's going to happen. But anyway, we're just trying to figure our options. We're slowed down because of the weather, and there's nothing we can do about it. So anyway, we'll talk to you soon.